Okay, so I was going down a rabbit hole watching this whole Travis Scott shit, and bruv, I guess they came out with a documentary about the whole situation that happened back in 2021. And when that mess happened back then, I went back down a rabbit hole back then. So to see it resurface, I'm like, oh snap, there's a doc. I haven't watched it yet. I was just on TikTok because that came across, and then I went down a whole rabbit hole. Now, I will say, I already know it was a ritual before I did anything else, and I'm going to tell you what. I talk openly about being able to see spirits, being able to feel spirits and all that. I know what my spirits feel like. I know what good spirits feel like. I know when foreign spirits, I know what that feels like because I know what my team feels. While I'm going down this rabbit hole, the deeper I get, the more spirits that come into my room. Now, these spirits don't feel like great love and light, but they don't feel like they're trying to harm me in any way. Like I don't really get scared like I used to get scared just from seeing something. They're kicking it, but I noticed, the feeling isn't the same to when with my they aren't necessarily, they don't feel good, but they don't feel like, oh, we're gonna harm you, or but the deeper I go, the more nervous I start to feel because the feeling is stronger. Again, I don't really get scared because I know what to do. I know who I serve. I know my own power. So it takes a lot for me to actually feel uneasy. But once I started to feel uneasy, I paused and did all the things that I needed to do. Which isn't much, by the way. That's why none of y'all should be scared. Not saying that there isn't real danger when it comes to spiritual stuff, but there are spiritual laws. So if you know the spiritual laws, or at least have the basics, you should know that there's not really much to fear because everything is consensual. Things can't do or come into your space without consent. So if they're not welcome, all you have to do is make that known. All you have to make it known is who you serve, what side you're on, who you are. And once you do that, then you're fine. Like, protect properly, make sure that you have your protections in place. But once you do, you're good. So anyway, I'm saying all this to say, I divine about everything. Every question I have, I do research and I divine about it. My team and I are like this. So as I'm learning about it, I get curious. I'm like, all right, we're gonna talk about it. We also talked, there was a guy who was talking about his experience in hell and coming back. I divined about that too. I might make a video about that, depending. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, we're gonna talk about this. So basically, what I received was that yes, clearly, obviously, it was a ritual. Yes, Travis Scott clearly knew what was happening. If you know anything about Hollywood, everything is run on energy harvesting, ritualistic practices. America is run on ritualistic practices. Clear, like politics and music and sports, all of it is ritualistic. So whether you believe in it or not does not take away from the fact that they're still harvesting your energy. I don't care what you believe, it's still gonna happen. And from watching the videos, clearly something else is going on. Because I saw another video of somebody who's a very big Travis Scott fan, and he's like, well, this is this and this and this and this is why that. And then he stops and he goes, okay, well, this was weird that he did do it this way. I'm not gonna lie, like, you, even when you don't believe at all, you still cannot deny the weird stuff. Like, and that's when, like, it's clear. I'm hella excited to watch this damn documentary. I love shit like this. Like, I love it. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be talking about this for a little bit because I'm about to go watch this documentary once I get back after I get my kitties some food. And me and my kitties are going to sit and watch this documentary while they stuff their face. And I probably will be stuffing my face too. Bro, you don't even have to divine to see what that was. If you know anything spiritual, if you know any spiritualism at all, you clearly can see just from watching it. I knew back then, and I was very much more of churchy goer, but I still understood. I loved conspiracy theories and shit like that. So this is a rabbit hole that I'm really juiced about being in. Let's talk about it. I'm really excited.